great, great. I mean, it just keeps building. You know, obviously here for year 3, and there's a lot of guys that have grown up in that room. You got a couple new guys in there that went through the spring with us. You know, but it's been really good. I mean, I think, you know, just sort of building the room from the spring till now. You know, you always want the same things. You want those younger guys learning from those older guys that have game experience or have more practice experience than the other. And you know, I think the physicality is there. I think the intelligence is there, and I'm really happy with our room right now.
And how do you like the? Everybody talk about the chemistry within position groups,
Uh
right?
huh.
But you know, the linebackers and DBs got to be on the same page.
Hmm.
So how do you like how that fluidity is been?
I think it's good. I mean, it changes year to year with so many different personalities on the defense, and you know, new schemes and everything else, and different looks every week and every day and all that. And the biggest thing, you know, the biggest thing you're trying to work, how do you deal with adversity? Because it's coming, you know, and we try to put them in as many adverse situations as possible every day, because then you find out how much they really know each other. And we want to put them in those situations as much as possible, and you know, challenge their eyes, challenge what their feel of the game, challenge their communication skills, challenge all those things, to where when it gets tough in a game, they've done it before. You know, and so like I think it's been really good so far, though. I really do.
When you talk about adverse situations, do you mean like in-game things?
Yeah, in games, yeah, in the games on the sideline. I mean, when you got to fix things on the sideline, like even in practice when they come off to the side, how well do they take coaching from each other? You know, it's not always the coaches. You know what I'm saying? Like, how well do they communicate on the sideline? How fast can they get it done before they get back on the field? If there's a mistake, are they the ones pointing it out, or is it a coach pointing it out all the time? Like, you're always evaluating all those things, because, you know, the bottom line is the best players figure it out on their own. They do. I mean, after they're coached to do it, and after they get the experience, once they start talking to each other, they can figure things out. That's the intelligence factor. You look at all the guys that have had success. I guarantee you, they figure things out on the field. It's a good feel for them, but they do it together. You know, and that's where, to me, that's where you find out where your leaders are. You know, the guys that go to the sideline and take control and can see other positions' mistakes, and they can talk to them and without, you know, stepping on their toes and all that, and you know, they get along and teach each other. That's what you're really trying to build on defense, because there's so much communication and so many different looks you got to see every week, and so many different schemes that you want to play. And all, well, the reality of it is that the player controls that. You know, what they can control and what they can handle.
Who are the guys that are doing that right
Who are they?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bunch of them. It's amazing how many they are. I mean, I could make up a bunch of names for you right now, but they're all doing great.
I did want to ask. I know I've asked you about Jeff a million times probably by now, but how has he just continued to take on that leadership role that we talked about in the past?
I mean, to me, Jeff's got such a really, he's got a really good personality to start. And so, like, he's very easy to come up to, and I mean, obviously, you know, to speak to and things like that. But to me, like, you can see Jeff's growth from game 1 to game, you know, 11, 12, whatever it was last year. You can see the growth through the season. That growth didn't stop when season ended. You know, it's just because that's the type, he wants success. To me, that's the most valuable thing about him in our room. You know, it's not like he never said I'm the best player in this room, and he goes out there and he practices as hard as he can every day, and every player in our room sees that. You know, so like he's not a big rah guy. He's not those things. Like, but how he works honestly reminds me of J.J. Russell. You know, when he was there, just the work ethic, like, it spoke for itself. You know, when I was with him. So I just think he does a great job, to be honest with you.
I know you got a guy like Sincere who he's shared in the past where he's had to do so much to even have the opportunity to be on the field. Just when you see a player do so much off the field in order to just be here, just what does that do for you as a coach to know his dedication?
Sincere is just an amazing human being. Like, it's just being around him makes me a better person, to be honest with you. I love being around Sincere. I love the fact that the rest of my room gets the opportunity to be around Sincere every day, because he loves it. He loves it. And, you know, how many games did he start last year? Everybody knows him, though. You know, he played in a bunch of games. Him and Jeff rolled in and out and all that, and he's just such an intelligent player. I just think he does a great job, and he's also, you know, that other senior in my room that he's done it multiple times and for a long period of time, and just keeps fighting his way through it, and just leading by example, and how smart he is, man. He just does a great job.
How important is that to kind of have, I guess, what you call like program guys who may not be the bona fide starter or whatever, but kind of that glue to kind of help rotate? How important is that to the success of a team?
I think it's huge. I always think it's huge to have as many senior guys in there that, they love this program. They love this city. They're playing for stuff bigger than themselves. I think we got a lot of those guys. Sincere's just one of them. And I think there's a lot of guys on this team that, they take pride in playing football here. They take pride in the city. They take pride in it. That's the great thing. I love it here. It's my third season going in. My family loves it here. I've got family that lives here. And when I go to work every day, I got to take a little pride on coming and coaching for the city as well. I love having players that have that same thought process when they come to work every day.
Thanks, Jordon.
All right, awesome. Hey, thank y'all. Appreciate it.